feeling blue, nothing left to do, my love. And if you're feeling bored, I know you know the cure. You know the cure. Let's go on an adventure, bop, bop, shoot, bop, 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 yeah. Let's go on forever. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Let's go on an adventure, bop, bop, shoot, bop, 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 yeah. Let's go on together. Let's go on an adventure.
What's up, everyone? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Musical Chairs in Massachusetts. As always, we're coming at you from the chair city of Gardner, Mass. Here we feature and we spotlight local musicians from all genres from all over New England. And today I am joined here not by Chris, but a very, very good friend of the show, Jukebox Jake Goldstein.
Oh, hello there. Hi, how are you?
Hi, hey, hello, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Hey, hi, how are you?
I'm great.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great. This is good. I'm glad you're good and great.
Yes.
Yeah.
All the things.
Yeah, this is good.
Yes.
Yeah, we're great.
Yeah, so we actually we have another studio first here today.
We do.
Yeah, Chris, sorry you missed out on it, man. It was a good one too.
Ah, man.
It involves some flashcards.
Yeah, all your favorite words.
Yep.
Yep.
And even some words you probably forgot about.
Yes.
Yes. So, yeah, you're going to have to tune in and see exactly what we're talking about in this episode. Yeah, today we have a guest on who is actually just starting to dip his toes into really getting out there in the music industry, you know, in this community here. So I think like this is what our show is all about, you know, is really shining a light and spotlighting and helping people really, you know, get their start or getting them out there more. So yeah, I think this episode went really, really well.
What's the artist's name?
He goes by Red Elliott. You're trying so hard not to laugh.
I do.
Red Elliott is his name, and then the first thing that comes to this dingus's mind over here is E.T.
E.T. If
What?
you're a fan of E.T.
Yes.
We know that the alien E.T. is known for saying the
Elliott. But yes, so we have, he goes by Red Elliott, and he hails from Nashua, New Hampshire, which we actually haven't really had too many artists from that area on yet either. So a couple, but not many. So that'll, you know, it'll be cool to go behind his story. And, you know, he's actually got a lot of ties to the show in one way or another through other friends of the show. So yeah, it was really good to kind of get to know him more and hear his story.
For sure. Yeah. He definitely has a very free way about his music.
A freestyle.
Very freestyle. Freestyle. And yeah, it'll be fun to watch.
For sure. Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to hear from one of our partners, and I think we should get on into it.
Let's do it. Okay.
Today's guest is one of those guys who's been putting in the work long before most people knew his name. You might have seen him slinging merch for the band and friends of the show over the bridge. If you caught them on tour with Steel Pulse, you might have even seen him grab the mic and spit a few bars on stage. Born and raised in Nashua, New Hampshire, Red Elliott has spent the last 6 years sharpening a fast-paced, razor-clean lyrical style that blends smooth flow with witty, hook-heavy punchlines. When he's not on the road as touring merch manager for Over the Bridge, you'll find him lighting up open mics across New Hampshire, flipping between country sets and a rapid-fire rap verse, like it's his second nature. He's an emerging artist with range, hustle, and a rare ability to move between genres without losing his edge. Keep your eye on him. Red Elliott is just getting started. Welcome to our studio.
Thank you so much for having me.
And I'm also joined here, not by my pal Chris today, but friend of the show, Jukebox Jake Goldstein.
Oh, hi there. Hey, hi. How are you?
Thank you so much for coming in.
Of course, no problem.
Yeah.
Got to help out, fill in. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So let's just get right into it.
All right.
So yeah, like I stated in the intro, you've been doing music for a little while now. About how long?
Yeah, 6 years. It's been crazy. It's always been a passion of mine. I mean, even from when I was like really young. Just always was a fan of music. Always wanted to sing. Couldn't quite until a little more recently. Even now, I'm a little shoddy. I'm better with the rapping for sure. But it's been a long ride. I've been trying to make my own music for a while, and after finally like seeing a couple projects come to fruition, I decided to really bring it all the way. And actually the opportunity to be on this podcast kind of is what pushed me to release my first single, because I performed, we'll probably tell the story, but when I was performing on stage, and you invited me on, that was my first time performing a rap live in front of a crowd. And when I was in school, a couple kids, here and there, we'd have the bathrooms jumping for sure. But that's not really like a crowd, with a microphone, sound setup and all that. But, once I had that opportunity, I was like, it's been long enough. But
For sure. And so how did you get into playing the guitar and all that?
Actually, that's where I started. I liked rap from when I was really young. I liked to learn rap songs, and just try to do I did alphabet aerobics when I was younger, because I saw Daniel Radcliffe do it, and I was a super big Harry Potter fan. So stupid. But I thought it was super complex, and I just wanted to. So I started learning Eminem, Rap God, all the fast ones. And then I remember in 8th grade, this girl was like, "Did you hear the new one?" Because everybody knew I could do it, because I used to do that every single time I had the opportunity to. And she was like, "I bet you can't do that one." And I learned it in a weekend. But
Oh, damn.
yeah, but
Wow.
I didn't try writing my own stuff till much later. The guitar is what kind of pushed me into making my own music. I had been given one for Christmas when I was younger, but I never really took it seriously. And then when I was 12, I think my mom got me a guitar for Christmas, an acoustic guitar, because I had an electric one before that I was just too loud and I was not good enough at it, so I just kind of gave up. But once I started messing around with the acoustic and getting into the country songs and all the stuff that I've been hearing for so long, it became a quick realization to me that 4 chords and an idea can be whatever you want it to be. And I was half of these songs that I'm learning are literally the same 4 chords switched up and strummed differently, and then they just taught. And I was always very good with my words, in English classes and whatnot, and I just figured, I was I don't see why not. And then after doing that for a little while and trying to write regular songs, I remembered, I was I can rap super fast, why don't I try doing that? And it was rough at first. I'm not gonna lie. It was technically, I suppose, proficient. I was rapping fast. They were real words, but it was too fast. It didn't really mean anything. And then I started to dial it back, rap about things that just weren't happening at all. There's still a little bit of that in right now, just finding my sound, but at the time it was very just whatever I heard, I was trying to be Polo G or whoever else I was listening to, but I kind of started to settle into my own, and I want to do both. I have a looping setup. I want to start making beats with the guitar and then just rapping over it, and
Oh, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
That's the next goal. I just need to work towards it, get more fluent with it.
So I'm wondering, you mentioned that you really enjoy Eminem and you listen to a lot of his stuff.
Yeah.
But who else were you listening to? You know what I mean?
Well, early on, I had a very strange sense of taste in music that I don't really share now. At the time when I started rapping, I liked Eminem. I liked like Joyner Lucas and like Hobson and like I was like going to church and everything, so I was like listening to like NF for a little while and stuff like that. So that was like kind of the lyrical rap that kind of like inspired me. And like I like all those artists still. I mean, even though they kind of get like a lot of hate, you know, for being like, people think they're corny a lot of the time, but I don't know, like that style of rap heavily influenced, you know, how I do what I do. And I think I take it a little bit different. I wouldn't want the same image that NF has, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like he doesn't care, you know what I mean? Like he doesn't care about what people think about him.
Right.
And that's cool. He likes doing what he likes to do. But I don't want to be like this dark, I hate you know what I mean? But he's got that vibe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just like him, you want to be unapologetically you.
Yeah,
just like
exactly.
he's unapologetically him.
Exactly, yeah. And you know, I can respect it 100%. And like people like definitely hate on him a ton. I don't listen to his music really anymore. Just because it doesn't really fit the vibe that I, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Like day to day, I don't really like, you know, but at the time, you know what I mean? Like it was like COVID and all that. I was like a confused, like little teenage boy, like, you know,
With a lot of time on your hands now.
So yeah, you know, it would definitely encapsulate a lot of the ways that I was feeling. Definitely makes you feel things, and that's what music's about. But, you know, as I started to get older and like once school came back in and, you know, I was hanging out with people, I was like, I'm gonna be the kid that's listening to NF. You know what I mean? Like, so, you know, I started hanging out with new people. They started showing me other music, and at first that lyrical stuff was like all I cared about. If there was any mumbling in it, I didn't want to even hear it. I was like, it's trash.
It's like, have you ever seen the commercial of Ludacris with the peanut butter?
I don't think
Doing the mumble rap?
No, I don't know about
actually, that sounds more familiar now, but I don't know if I like.
Yeah, so there's it was like I think a peanut butter commercial, obviously, like Skippy or Jif or something like that. And they were like, all right, you know, it's back when like the mumble rap was really a big thing.
Yeah.
And so Luda's in the booth and he's like, you know, spin these rhymes. They're like, no, we don't like that. That's not right. So then he takes like a spoonful of peanut butter and he's like, like mumbling the whole thing. They're like, that's it. That's the thing. Yeah.
That's funny.
That's cool, man. So also, like you mentioned, you also really like country music and also playing like acoustic guitar. So like, what sort of inspirations do you come up with, with acoustic guitar? Who do you listen to? Have you ever mixed rap and country together?
Ooh, a rap country fusion.
Actually, there is a rap country scene. You know, that's a real thing. I don't know if you ever heard of. It's not quite. I mean, they've definitely gotten more progressive.
Old
with
Town
it.
Road.
Old Town Road.
Yeah, like that kind of stuff.
Throwback.
That kind of stuff. I mean, like, well, here's the thing: is like, I take both of those genres very seriously in what I believe they are. You know what I mean? So like, when you're trying to fuse two different genres, especially those two, for me, I feel like it has to be genuine. You know what I mean? Like I live not in, like, I don't live in the country, but I was like raised out doing, I was like hunting. I was like shooting guns at like 5 years old. Like,
that's awesome.
Yeah. Like so that kind of stuff, that message in country music, you know what I mean? For
the
me,
rednecky
has been oversaturated. You know what I mean? Like, so like I like pop country, but let's call it what it is. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, but specifically like
I mean, Hardy said it best. I'm rednecker than you.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And I think when I was, especially actually around that time too, I don't know if you ever heard of Upchurch, but he did a lot of that kind of stuff that I thought was really cool. Again, one of those that I don't really, my music taste has changed, but as of like country music, who I listen to, man, it's like, if we're talking pop country, that's a lot of them, because I think that a lot of the newer ones are. But if we're talking who I think of like right now is like still doing, you know, I mean, like I like the classics. I like George Strait. I like Merle Haggard.
Yeah.
Sure, I like Johnny Cash.
Sure, yeah.
And then, you know, you get a little like newer, you know, like I was a big Randy Houser, Jason Aldean, Brantley Gilbert. Like I loved all of them growing up. As of right now, I mean, like, I don't know. It's hard for me to like. I thought that Morgan Wallen was making good music for a bit, you know, and then it kind of like fell off and
super mainstream.
Then now it's like I don't even like. I don't know. Like that's like I don't know. Like that's like girls wearing cutoff shorts and cowboy boots and like
pink cowgirl boots.
Yeah. Like, you know, they're not.
That's that pop stuff. He's basically like the male Taylor Swift. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. And like, but like, and it's kind of the same thing, but like Zach Bryan has like a much more of like a.
So like that Americana feel.
Yeah, he's got like that guy on a guitar vibe. You know, I like that. That's the kind of stuff I do. Tyler Childers, Evan Honer.
Got it.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff is more where I lean to now.
Yeah, that's more my vibe too.
Yeah, but I like it all. You know what I mean? I mean, Wagon Wheel crushes every single time I play. It was like my first open mic. That was the last song I played, and it was like because everyone was like one more song. It was like crazy. It was such a weird experience, but like everyone in the bar was lit. I guess they all knew it was like my first time or something. They were being real nice, but like then I played Wagon Wheel and it just.
I mean, ask Jake over here how he feels about Wagon Wheel, and I think he speaks for most gigging musicians now.
Yeah,
it's some thoughts on Wagon Wheel. It's
often
like
request
anyone who also recommends or requests a Freebird.
Oh, dude, that one's worse though.
Like
play Wonderwall.
Yeah, or
Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is wild.
That or what's the other one? It's basically like the Sweet Caroline now, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely, you see that a lot for sure. I mean, like, there's so many songs that just got like oversaturated, you know, but I think, you know, if it gets the crowd going, you know what I mean? Like, it can't be that bad. You know what I mean? Like,
or Friends in Low Places.
Friends in Low Places. I will play that one till my dying breath. Seriously.
Yeah.
That one crushes, especially when everyone in the bar is already drunk. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Some people get sad. Some people get like really happy. Some people just broke up. They're like, she kissed my ass. It's a good time.
That's awesome.
So, I hear as of today, our recording day today, which I don't know, it's what, February 21st?
Yes, ma'am.
What is currently out in the people's airwaves as of today?
As of midnight today, Ace of Spades, my first single, is finally out and released for everyone to hear on all streaming platforms.
Hell
so,
yeah.
Hell yeah. So
Actually, hold on. We'll make it official here.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah, no, it's awesome. I mean, like, it's a surreal feeling. I got off of work last night. I was working at Close, and I got home at like, well, the snow, I had to drive real slow, so I got home at like midnight. And like right when I was pulling onto my street, I looked at my phone and it was midnight, and I was like, oh shit, like, you know. So I checked, and I, you know, listened to the song for the first time. I was like, that's ridiculous.
So surreal. Like, it's on Apple Music and Spotify.
Yeah, like I already heard it, obviously, but like I've heard other tracks that I've had that I've started and not finished.
But it's like, different when you pull it up from your Dropbox versus Spotify.
It's in my playlist. You know what I mean? Like that's a crazy feeling, and it really just showed me that it's like possible. You know what I mean? Like it's so attainable. Like to take something that's in my mind and then make it tangible is just crazy. Like watching that process from. Oh, like you're listening to a beat, or I just go on YouTube and I just scroll and I'm like, you know, Drake type beat or like whatever, you know, Jack Harlow type. It don't matter. But like, you know, you type it in, you start looking through and you're like, wow, like I like this. Like somebody like already created this and they made it, like, what can I add to it? You know what I mean? And then you catch a flow in your head or an idea or a concept and you're like, that would be really cool. And then you just like start doing it. And then all of a sudden, you know what I mean? You got the whole thing written. There's a hook, there's a bridge, whatever.
It all comes to life.
Yeah, you bring it like, and especially working with the producer I've been working with, John Glass, he's a wizard. Like, like it's crazy. I don't actually have the backing tracks for the two songs that I'm gonna do from him. I wish I did, so you could hear what he did to the beats. But you've got them, and the rest of the people will have them soon. Yeah, Luck of the Irish dropping St. Patrick's Day, so stay tuned for that.
Perfect.
There you go.
Yeah.
But hey, how about we get into Ace of Spades and let the people hear what we're talking about?
I think it's time. Yeah, I think we should do it.
All right.
Awesome. Hey, this is Ace of Spades. Go stream it. It's out everywhere. Hey.
They be asking how I'm doing this from day to day. I got a card that's in my sleeve that call me Ace of Spades. They asking if I ever even made a play. They don't know that in the safe I'm keeping 80K. And what you made last month is what I made today. I'm eating out, you got take away on a paper plate. I'm balling out like I'm Jordan way back in 88. Rap talk, dress so sharp, I'm like a razor blade. How I'm cutting up, boy, you better buckle up. Know that it get cold up north, you better bundle up. And never go outside without your jackets. We got 12 gauge pumps, ain't no semi-automatics like we Hicks. That's just cause we living in them sticks, working 60-hour weeks, steady stacking up them bricks. I done made it out the weeds just by getting in the dish. Just suspended at the studio and make a couple hits. I'ma act out, but don't you get it twisted, I won't crash out. I'ma steady keep it flipping, keep it pushing, keep it moving. Ain't mean to cause confusion, making music like it's magic, baby. This ain't no illusion. You ain't hallucinating, girl. I'm going Super Saiyan. Who's to say if you can blame it on the pillar two I'm taking? Man, it's just my medication, home run hitter. I'm swinging after they stack the bases, back to basics. Man, I'm doing this from day to day. I got a card that's in my sleeve, they call me Ace of Spades. They asking if I ever even made a play. You don't know that in the safe I'm keeping 80K. And what you made last month is what I made today. I'm eating out, you got take away on a paper plate. I'm balling out like I'm Jordan way back in 88. Rap talk, dress so sharp, I'm like a razor blade. How I'm cutting through the opposition, proper written lyrics, talking life without a pot of pissing. I needed money, so I'm washing dishes, talking this and that with my homie that's got the proper vision. Brody said I ain't a prophet, but just listen, make a profit, then we split it. Could be started with them riches, go out shopping, then we spending, burn our pockets on some dinner. Maseratis, what we whipping, then we get back to the kitchen and we cook. Don't need another glance, a second look. They like, how you gonna blow? You can't even write a hook. But I ain't tripping, I ain't shook, cause my notes are full of knowledge, I could go and write the book. Hey, how you even write a hook? Hey, boy, you can't even write a hook. But I ain't tripping, I ain't shook, cause my notes are full of knowledge, I could go and write the book.
Wow, that was awesome, man. That was really great. Yeah.
Awesome. I'm glad you guys liked it.
Yeah. Hey, so what's the story behind that?
Honestly, and there's this very niche to this podcast in particular. The story behind that song is that I needed a song for this podcast.
Okay, so hold on. Let's back it up.
All right.
So we'll rewind here. So it was back in July, I want to say. Yes. I was down at Ocean Mist down in North Kingstown, Rhode Island. Awesome venue. Guys should check it out. Yeah, I was seeing Over the Bridge.
Yep.
And I mean, what? First of all, your connection to Over the Bridge.
Okay, yeah. So the lead singer of Over the Bridge is my brother-in-law, Mike Jetty.
Yep, friend of the show. He's been on twice.
Yeah, he's a great dude, and they got the tour with Steel Pulse this year, and what with the growth and their fan base and what this would mean for them, he was like, I think it's time we have somebody for merch, because up till then they'd just been like jumping off stage and then going over the merch and like trying to,
Well, that's the thing is like they were just openers, really. Like they're now doing their own headlining stuff, which is incredible. But at the time, they would just be an opener and then hop off the stage and stand at their merch table.
Yeah. But that being what it was, and Steel Pulse kind of giving them credibility because they've been in this game for 50 years. They were like, it's time. So he asked me, he was like, hey, I think. We need somebody to do it. I've been wanting you to get involved anyways because we've been making music together for a little while. But yeah, so it was an awesome opportunity. I got to meet a lot of really cool people, including yourself. That was really funny because if I didn't like mention that, it would never have happened. And that's the only time that I performed with them so far. Really? Because the shows have kind of cleared up over like the winter time and whatever. And other ones were just kind of like opening sets that we didn't really have the time to sneak it in there. Mm-hmm. But Ocean Mist was a headliner. So we had the time. We didn't even rehearse that. Like,
yeah, you just randomly got pulled on stage. Like Mike's like, give it up for my little brother. And then there you are just doing your thing.
The verse was written, but I hadn't done it on sound check. We hadn't really done it together. Like, we were out in the green room. We taught the dude that we had playing bass for us, Johnny Bass. We taught him.
I love Johnny.
Yeah, we showed him the video, the song, and he just kind of like fiddled around with it. And it was on the Watcher instrumental. Yeah. So, I mean, it goes with the vibe because they have the Forgot About Dre cover, and then they walk out to the next episode. So that was a really crazy turn of events because we didn't even know if we were going to do it for sure.
Really?
And he was like, yeah, we probably do it after Carry On. So like, if we're going to do it, I'll just call you up.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, cool. I'll just stay ready, I guess. And it happened. I was nervous, but it
could have fooled me. You were awesome. And then I just remember afterwards, I'm like, whoa, holy crap.
Wow.
I walked right over to you and I'm like, what the hell are you doing slinging merch with these guys? Like, why aren't you doing your own thing? You know, like you sounded great. Like,
yeah, it was awesome. And that was a surreal experience. I was like, I can't believe I just got invited on a podcast. That's crazy. I never even released anything. I had, as far as I was concerned, there was really no name. I didn't even have an artist name. Red Elliott wasn't even a thing yet. Like,
Wow.
Which, I mean, the last time I saw you, weren't you like toying with a different name?
I haven't really
like North something or whatever.
North Side was what I started to go as for a bit, but I quickly realized that there are like 1,000 people with the name North Side on.
Oh, right.
And so there's like an oversaturation. It's all a bunch of people who just released like a couple songs a couple years ago and then never did it again. But I was gonna do it with the Nordic with the line through it, but some dude from Sweden's already got that too. So
shit. So how did you come up with Red Elliott?
Well, Elliott's my last name. Honestly, I have never really. One thing about me, I've never been given like good nicknames. At work, they call me Big Cat. I like that, but
oh, that's Liam, by the way, guys. Yeah,
yeah. But
like, when we introduced you on the pod, we're like Red Elliott.
Yeah.
Oh no, he does have a name. This is Liam.
Yes, I am Liam. But no, it's a lot of bad nicknames for me. So it was kind of hard for me to like. It's kind of weird. You can't make your own nickname. But
it's gonna be given to you.
I used to get called Red by by my family friend cousin kind of thing. His grandfather used to call me Red. And I was like, hey, you know what? I mean, like, that was probably the best one. I mean, like, of all of, I get called a lot of names for being a ginger. Ed Sheeran is most prevalent. Ron Weasley. Yeah, they're both pretty common, but, I like it. Red, that's like, it fits the vibe. Red's like one of my favorite colors,
There you go.
Got that red head.
That's awesome.
I'm proud of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
so like I said, going back to it real quick, you did your thing on stage, and I walked over. I'm like, yo, like you really could have fooled me. I thought like you were like established and you were out doing your thing and all that, and please come to my podcast because like you killed it out there, and I just remember you being like, yeah, sure. And then, when I pulled up my schedule right then and there and was like, I'm fucking out till like February right now. And you're like, perfect. Gives me like 6 months to get my shit together.
Shit.
Yeah. So.
And I didn't start getting that together until like 3 months ago, probably. So yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, Ace of, like there's certain bars on there like that I used to fill space that had already been written from other tracks I just pulled because I liked the rhyme scheme, but I wasn't doing anything with the project. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, like, it was actually funny. I was playing, like, blackjack online. Like, it was not even online. It was on GTA Online. I'm chilling with my buddy at the casino, and I pulled an ace of spades. I hit on 20 like an idiot, but I got an ace of spades. And I was like, all right, well, that's kind of cool. Like, I was like, they call me Ace of Spades. And then I just made something with it. It doesn't really actually, nobody calls me that. I mean, if you'd like to, that's fine.
Did you just give yourself your own nickname?
No, that's corny. You can't do that. That's why I said if you guys want to.
All right, Ace, we see you.
All right.
So, hey, I'm wondering, like, if you had the opportunity to hang out with or make music with anyone who has been an inspiration to you, dead or alive, who would it be?
Ooh, that's a rough question. I think,
or you could do both.
I think right now, actually, I didn't mention this earlier. J. Cole would be, without a doubt, I think. I mean, his new album he just released is insane. I think it's his last one. You guys should check that out, The Fall Off. Such a good album. But I mean, I think he's so down to earth. Like there's videos of him like riding around like just in a Camry, like bumping his new tracks. he rolled with a fan.
Yeah.
And I just like listened to the tracks with him and just like chilled. Like
that's cool.
And his lyricism is just, and he's so smooth with it. Like that's like the goal. If I was to choose someone who's no longer here.
And it doesn't even have to be hip hop based either.
Yeah, no, I was going to go with Johnny Cash, I think.
Cash,
yeah. I think that's a class pick. I don't think there's any.
Oh, I mean, I say it all the time from Johnny Cash to Biggie Smalls. I love it all. So
Yes, sir.
there it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I definitely embody that.
Just put that on like a t-shirt. That should be some merch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could sling it.
Yes.
I have experience.
Yeah. And I mean, even like Mike, he's actually really good at rapping too.
Yes, he is.
Wait, have you guys ever thought about doing any like type of collabs or anything together?
We have a couple things in the works that I can't really speak on
Sure.
right now because they're still.
Yes, Secret Squirrel.
Yep. They're still. This is still classified, but we keep an eye out for it for sure.
That's so cool
Okay.
to know. Yeah, because he's really good too.
He is. Well, I don't know if what we're gonna collab on. I bet I could get him to rap on a track. I have actually on a verse from him on one of. I made a remix of the Day and Night.
Yeah.
Beat for
Kid Cudi, yeah.
And I got him to like spit a little verse on it, so I have that. But
Yeah.
you know, we can't release that. You know what I mean?
Right.
We can't, or at least can't profit off of it. But yeah,
I mean, even on like the Over the Bridge track, Wasted Road.
yeah,
Yeah, like they're
Yeah.
going from singing, and then all of a sudden, boom, you just
Yeah.
start spitting. Like that's
Yeah.
a cool.
There is one.
Would you ever consider like making music like that too, where
Yeah.
like you got your guitar and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
you go into a flow?
Absolutely. That's what I want to do with the looper. Like I don't want to just like make a
Yeah.
beat. Like I want to make like a melody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The chords. I want the bass line. I want it all. And then I'll do like a chorus or a hook that's like got that that melody. I've been very no melody in my rapping, but I'm trying to get better with training my voice and being able to use it.
Yeah.
More powerfully. You know what I mean? Like I don't. I'm not like I'm confident like enough to go out and perform in front of people, but it's like I'm holding back. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Because I'm not confident enough yet.
And
but-
your abilities and how your vocal
yeah.
range is.
But I'm
and
just
so
getting
on.
I'm just getting my reps in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you do those open mics, you try stuff, you
Yep.
put yourself out there, get uncomfortable, and then
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's how it all starts, man. Yeah, it started off just play a good couple open mics,
Yep.
and then just like you try out new material and
build your repertoire.
Yeah,
You know, get enough for a 2-hour gig, and then you're set.
There you go.
That's how it starts. Yeah.
Yeah. And then even with like some of the venues that you go to the open mics with, it's like, well, you've heard me, do my thing.
Yeah.
Like, are
Yeah.
you hiring for 3 hours or 2 hours or whatever? You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? And if you like what you hear and you have got a community that is also into the rap,
Yeah. I
Drop
want
up a date.
to get down here in the Mass, probably try Boston, the underground scene. I haven't really gotten in any of that yet, but I do know a couple people who could tap me in. I think that's where, because there's not really much of a rap scene in New Hampshire, like Manchester, but it's like
Yeah, like the Jewel, pretty much. They do stuff there.
it's
But-
crackhead rap, bro. I'm telling you, like most of that, like it's like there are a couple. There's one artist like from Nashua that's doing good. I've never actually met him. DXL Edward. He makes like this. It's like club music, but it's like he switches it to like Dominican, it's like
Yeah.
Spanglish. It's really good. He was on the radar.
Oh.
So
okay.
yeah, like that's like the only other like artist from like, and he doesn't even make rap. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like, that's like the only other artist like from my area that I know that's actually doing it. There's
Worcester too, though.
Yeah, Worcester's got a big music scene out there.
I'm not really down in Worcester a lot, but I gotta just kind of get out there. You know what I mean? But I just need those ins. So
Yeah.
I'm not just pulling up to random spots.
I mean, Jake is pretty familiar with the whole music scene out in Worcester, so this might be a good resource for you, perhaps.
Perhaps. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of different venues that I know of, and there's a lot of different musicians that would probably want some rap. You know what I mean? But
Awesome.
I know a lot of like singer-songwriter or acoustic kind of.
I get down
folks,
with whatever.
You know.
That's honestly what this podcast is, all about is,
It's a big network here.
it's a big network, yeah. And we've had so many different musicians of all genres come on to this, this podcast, and all of them all have the same mindset of this is a big community,
Right,
and everybody looks out for one another. It's not gatekeepy. It's
Yeah.
not viewed as competition. Like everybody genuinely looks out for one another,
Yeah.
and it's great.
Takes a village.
So it does. So welcome aboard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were actually just talking about that on the ride here. It's like, that kind of community is something that's so important, that is lacking. Yeah, like and not just like with music, but just like with everything, But like, I think especially where music is concerned, that's always been my goal is, you know, to have more people surrounding me that are, you know, like-minded and that like want to do it. And even if it's not like my buddies over there, like he ran a clothing brand for like a good 2 years. It's like I still see people in town like wearing it. Like,
that's so
the
cool.
holiday stroll, I saw people rocking, you know, his, you know, and then he streams too. He's been like getting up there and like, you know, people who have that mindset, you know, the people are driven and like actually like, because I don't know, I'm not like looking to get famous. I'm just doing what I love, and I want to be able to take care of the people that I love. You know what I mean? And like seeing other people that like don't see that as some sort of like delusion. You know what I mean? Like people like maybe I don't want to be famous. Maybe I just want to make enough money to, you know, do what I got to do. If I have a one hit song that gets like so many streams and gets me on tour once, and I'm smart with my money. Like that could be it. I could just ghostwrite for people for the rest of my life. That's fine.
Right.
Like I don't need that.
You're on the
like,
radar now. That's all you need.
Radar.
Yep.
I want to get on the radar. But it's an invite only. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the other part of this show is it is my goal that just the right set of ears at the right time will catch, you know, just a little listen of this and hear a guest on the show and be like, ooh, I like what I hear. And then the next thing you know, like that was the person that was working for a record label in Nashville or something that heard that at the right time and, you know, reaches out to them. Like that's my goal is to have one musician from, you know, the area get discovered because somebody, you know, the right person heard the podcast.
Yeah, promoted it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of, like, maybe we could throw into another song.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Before we do that, though, we are going to take a break here from one of our partners. Maybe it usually goes in when it wants to. So yeah, let's hear from there real quick, and then we'll get right back into it.
Welcome back from our sponsor. We are going to get into another song from Red Elliott. What do you got for us, my man?
This is my next upcoming project, Luck of the Irish, which I personally am a big fan of. The live version won't do it justice, so you're going to have to go stream it after the fact.
You got a teaser.
Dropping on St. Patrick's Day. But yeah, this is a little taste, you know what I mean? But I like this project for sure.
All right, well, let's get into it.
Let's. Hey. Hey, man, what? I guess that is just the luck of the Irish. No, I can tell by the look in her Irish. She tryna flatter me bad in her eyelids. She bad, look like Billie Eilish. She like the music, but can't get behind it. You thought I'd lose it, then Brody, you wildin'. Cause I got the luck of the Irish. Hey, what? Cause I got the luck of the Irish. She like the music, but can't get behind it. Can tell by the look in her Irish. She tryna flatter me bad in her eyelids. She bad, look like Billie Eilish. She like the music, but can't get behind it. You thought I'd lose it, then Brody, you wildin'. They told me I'm wildin', trippin'. When they seen that off of the top, I be rippin'. And steadily chasing that guap, and I'm getting it. Count it, then flip it, and double and triple it. You know we had to get back in the kitchen with all of this chicken. This sauce that we drippin', and feed a bass hit, and then drop a little written and locked. And you think that I'm off of that Ritalin. You ain't gotta be bigoted. You see a cracker who rapping too intricate. Go on attack, say I'm acting like Eminem. Capping, so tapping these raps, I be killing them. I knock them over like dominoes. Want a piece of me? No, I'm too hot to blow. Piecing the pieces together, I'm on a roll. And I want that hunt for that pot of gold. Hey, why? Cause I got the luck of the Irish. She like the music, but can't get behind it. Can tell by the look in her Irish. She tryna flatter me bad in her eyelids. She bad, look like Billie Eilish. You thought I'd lose it, then Brody, you wildin'. Cause I got the luck of the Irish. Hey, what? Cause I got the luck of the Irish. She like the music, but can't get behind it. Can tell by the look in her Irish. She tryna flatter me bad in her eyelids. She bad, look like Billie Eilish. I guess that is just the luck of the Irish. You thought I'd lose it, then Brody, you wildin'. We up in the way, I ain't capping. In a plane, 100K in the cabin. They don't believe it, then why you asking? Snakes getting weeded, I feel like St. Patrick. I'm packing up all of my bags, the surface is sea, and I barely scratched it. This ain't no joke, I ain't being sarcastic. All that moaning so over dramatic. Hey, I'm weeding them out. You need a feature, I need an amount that you ain't gon' see when you peep the account. Shout out to Celtics, it's green at the house. I couldn't help it, I'm feeling the sound. You lucky if you get to see me around. A clover with 4 of its leaves coming out. Hey,
Luck of the Irish, baby. I got it. You got it.
I got it, man.
He's got it.
Yeah. For sure.
For sure.
Yep.
That was awesome.
All right. I'm glad you liked it.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad
man.
you
It was
liked
great.
it.
It was great.
That one I'm really excited for real. Once you like hearing it in the car, especially, that's my vibe.
Love it.
On St. Patrick's Day, I'm gonna be bumping that.
That's all right.
I hope everyone, drives safely and doesn't drink too much when they're listening to that track, because that's what I'm gonna be doing.
I have a sub in my car, and I can't wait to bump that. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, that beat is monstrous. Oh, dude.
So speaking of beats, have you ever experimented with Logic Pro or Ableton or anything like that? How are you doing your beats, or are you working with a producer on those?
As of right now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm the YouTube bandit. I mean, I pay for them. I bought the exclusive rights to Ace of Spades, so I own that one 100% now.
That's awesome.
I'm pretty sure that's what that means. I don't know, but it's the exclusive, unlimited, whatever. So the other thing was you could only get so many streams or CDs or copies made or whatever, but I didn't want to deal with any of that.
The legalities.
I was like, I just want it, so I bought that. But most of the work is done in post with John Glass. He's really good at what he's like a wizard, especially with the YouTube beats. You know what I mean? It's crazy to see the idea he has on Luck of the Irish. There's this one part, and it's you got to listen to catch it. You don't really, if a trained ear won't know what they're listening to. He reversed the beat right when I said flip it and double it, triple it or whatever, right? He counted, then flip it and double and triple it, and he flipped the beat back and forth and reversed it. And it was the craziest thing.
He is a wizard.
He's a wizard.
Shit,
No, I'm serious. You wouldn't even things you wouldn't think about, and things especially with the ad libs and stuff too. I suck at ad libs. I can't lie. It's very awkward when you're standing there and you're yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa. You know what I mean? You're just standing there. It's for everyone else, it's silent, and you're just standing there yeah. You know what I mean? It's weird. You feel weird, but he's just no, man. He makes you real comfortable. Make sure you're good in the studio. If you don't like it, he'll be hey, look, let's try that again. He's not gonna be mean, but he'll be I think you can. I don't believe you yet. I want to believe you.
I like that.
You know what I mean? He's very, very what's the word I'm looking for? Constructive, but he gives
constructive criticisms.
It's not. It's you would never think he's trying to be rude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just a sweetheart. But
I've worked, recording my own music in the studio before, and my producer, he always made me laugh. He'd be like, "That was good. I like that. Let's do it again."
Yep.
But there was a reason behind that, because then he would take take 2, take 3, and he'd be like the beginning of take 2, but I like the end of take 3 better.
Exactly,
and so it sounds good, but let's do it again.
And he's been getting me into the punching in and stuff too. Is it's important to know how to do, and the thing is because I feel a lot of my flows are very interconnected. You know what I mean? My flow switches is something I kind of pride myself on. You know what I mean? Being able to take something and then almost keep it going,
right? And
they'll think I'm going to keep going, and then I switch it up. Yeah. But the problem is that is something that's really hard to catch, and usually that's right at the end when I'm out of breath. So punching in right there is kind of difficult. So he's helped me kind of just start punching in closer to where it switches, and just showing me the ropes of how to and then after the fact he just chops it up. It's beautiful. It's it's crazy to watch.
I think it's the recording process overall is a really interesting kind of process, because I also dropped an album not too long ago. So just
shout out him.
Wow, blah, blah. Yeah. This is more about you, man. This is not about me.
Hit it.
Oh, yep.
Oh God.
Yeah. Hit it.
But it's cool. I was what is a punch-in, my dude? I'm in the vocal booth. I'm what is a punch-in? Just please tell me. It's we're just go. Just I'm gonna start it and you go right now. And I was oh shit, okay, cool. But it was just kind of cool, Where is your producer located out of?
Methuen.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's I don't know if it's I don't know what the deal is with the studio. If it's open for everyone, he does these cool things. It's Creative Tuesdays, he calls them. So it's just people or artists from around are welcome to come through and use kind of those resources, write a song. Sometimes they record. I don't know.
So it's an open studio.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I've only done it once, and it kind of got cut short because my buddy had to go home. But
It seems like a really cool time. It's a cool opportunity, but yeah, I haven't really seen much of him like being promoted, which is weird because I think he should be getting a lot more recognition. He worked on a song with J. Cole.
Wow.
Yeah, like.
Wow.
But is it him? Well, you got to think about it this way though, because like even our studio here, we really don't promote it much just because like Chris and I don't have the time. Like we have our full-time jobs during the week, and then Saturdays we're here doing the pod, and it's like I don't have the time to open this up to people in the middle of the day, or like my only free day off is Sunday. Like, is it maybe a situation like that for him?
I mean, I don't know if I like.
Yeah, I want to speak for him, but
yeah, I don't want to speak on him or his, but I think, I mean, he's a pro. I can imagine he gets paid a good amount of money for what he does. You know what I mean? Like,
or is he strictly music? Or
I mean, I think that's all he does. That's all.
Amazing.
I think that's. I mean, I don't know. I haven't really like spoken to him about like other but like I mean, from what I can gather, he's got a legit setup. Like, you know what I mean? Like he books times. He tells me what days he has free to be there. You know what I mean? I can't gather. I haven't gathered that he's like working another job or anything, but I don't think he should. Like, I don't think minds like that should be subjected to working jobs like that. Like, he's really good at it. He works with all kinds of artists too. Like, and
that's cool.
It's cool to see like what other projects and like just the stuff he's into. You know what I mean? Like, from a professional standpoint, you know, like I know I'm getting honesty when I ask him about like, you know, like I asked him about Lucky the Irish. I was like, you know, what do you think? He's like, I think it's a good, you know, good concept. I like the lyrics. I like the hook. You know what I mean? It's catchy. It's got everything you need.
Right. And this is speaking from a guy that has experience in the field. And he's worked with, you know, other musicians and have seen how, you know, far that record went and stuff like that. So he kind of knows what he's talking about. I mean, from my studio experience working with my producer, the only thing that we actually used that was like from the software itself was the drums. Other than that, my producer, every instrument you hear, he was playing live on my track. But watching him like build the song and like, okay, let's put these drum beats in here, you know, what was pre-recorded on Logic Pro and all that, and watching him, you know, record the guitars and the piano and all that stuff, it was so fascinating to me that like, now I actually think I want to start learning Logic Pro and like noodling around with that. Like, so from you seeing your song being built in the studio, has that really kind of sparked some creativity to start building? It
definitely has. I think that's like, in my opinion, like the most useful tool for any musician is being able to do that. Because like realistically, like even if you can't, like if you can only play the guitar, if you can only play the ukulele or the piano or whatever, it doesn't matter. If there's only one thing you can play, right? And you have ideas for so much more and you want to build the whole song, being able to understand, like if you already play one instrument, you have an understanding of chords for the most part, you know what I mean? Especially if you're making music with that instrument. So all you have to do then is just literally like for the keys, like it labels what notes and what chord, like, you know what I mean? Like you can just press buttons, you know what I mean? Get a little MIDI board, learn it, or, you know, if you want drums, you know what I mean? Like they can set those to like there's so many tools. They can set it to the BPMs that you need. You can like cut out what you don't like. You don't have to build it from scratch. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think that's a really useful tool, and I think I definitely need to be utilizing that more, especially because I have Logic Pro. So it's like, that's what I record my demos with. I need to, and it's like, that's another thing, is like being able to make my own music more real by myself as well. You know what I mean?
So would you consider then, obviously, like Mike, you know, he does Loop Station. He produces a lot of the stuff for OTB and even his own stuff. Like he's also probably a really good resource and mentor.
Yeah, he definitely has given me like the understanding of it that I have right now, and like just like music in general and like the setups and like, you know, like doubles, ad libs, and like just kind of coaching me through like how to do that and how to be comfortable behind the microphone and, you know, like get a little attitude in there, you know, you know, like he's definitely helped me out a lot with that. As far as like recording goes, like he like I'm not supposed to talk like crazy about it because it's like not out yet, but the track he has coming out with David Hines, that one was just a piece of paper. He didn't write the lyrics to that song, but he was given it and he
created it. He wrote the arrangement, the bass line, like everything. He
Yeah.
put it all together and then, you know, brought it to the band and then they made it real. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So like he definitely
It's a beautiful thing, huh?
yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, he definitely is getting really good with the producing and stuff. He doesn't do like the masters and stuff, I don't think. But yeah, he's
That's a whole nother set of wizardry
Yeah,
skills.
It's wild. It's
yeah,
wild, man.
that stuff's crazy. But he definitely has an ear for it, and he's helped me out a ton with that kind of stuff for sure.
Jake, you got
Yeah.
any questions?
Could we possibly hear another song?
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
I think we could do that.
All right.
What do we got? What do we got up next here?
Jazz.
Jazz.
Ooh, I love
All right.
jazz. What kind of jazz artists are you into?
Jazz artists.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I don't listen to a lot of jazz.
All right.
But what
So-
jazz artists are you into?
I mean, I like John Coltrane. I like Miles Davis. I like Louis Armstrong. I like Maynard Ferguson. I like Chuck Berry.
Miles Davis
Miles Davis.
and Chuck Berry.
No, shit. Not Chuck Berry.
I was gonna say Chuck Berry. That doesn't sound. That doesn't
jazz.
sound quite like jazz. But unless he has an album I don't know about.
No,
But
Chuck Mangione. He's a horn player from the 70s. I like Herbie Hancock. I like Billie Holiday, Ella Fitzgerald. I like Benny Goodman. I like Tommy Dorsey. I like
I mean, that's why it's called Jukebox Shake, you know?
he knows
everything.
He's got it
everything.
all. He had those locked and loaded.
Yeah, I love jazz.
A lot of those names I do know, but I didn't even like. You like jazz? See the B movie.
He's like, let me tell you.
Sure.
You didn't catch him off guard with that
He
question.
was ready for it.
Yes, he
Clifford
was.
Brown is another favorite of mine.
Well, he lined the question up. He asked me about jazz artists. He already
Yeah.
had him in mind. That
You,
was-
you walked yourself into that, sir.
That's true.
But who do you know? I mean, I know you don't listen to a lot of it. But
Ella Fitzgerald,
Yep, yeah.
Miles Davis, Louis Armstrong.
Love it, love it.
Those three are,
Yep.
you know, definitely ones I've heard a lot of. But yeah, like I said, I mean, it's funny because one of my buddies, the guy whose label I signed with, he's double majoring at Berkeley.
Wow.
And one of them is in jazz composition.
Yeah,
And he's like
man.
he's super into jazz and stuff. And
man,
like,
that's wild.
I actually am so like out of the loop as far as that's concerned. I need to
Jazz
tap
is
in.
it's a whole other language.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
really is.
But it's cool though. I love jazz, but it's just
Yeah.
like I don't love it enough to you know what I mean? Like
And the cool thing about jazz, too,
Or I
is
haven't
it's a
loved it
lot of improv and there's no rules in it.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah.
freestyling. I mean there are rules ish, but you don't really
You know, I don't know. Maybe you might be into it, but Miles Davis, like right before he died, released a jazz rap album.
What?
Yeah, seriously. It was like
Please write this down.
you fellas
It's
over
called
there are slacking.
Do Bop. Do Bop is the name of the album from like 91, 92. So like rap, of course, was like still in its infancy. But Miles Davis, the god of jazz, you know what I'm saying, decided to kind of tap into rap. And it's
pretty sick.
I mean, I like it, man. It's early rap, you know, but it's also got its elements of jazz in it. And that's really cool. So
Sweet.
It's something just to kind of, if you want to just give a track a listen, you know, like go for it.
I love the jazz samples in rap. That's actually
Yeah.
that's why this
Yep.
is called jazz, is just because it's got a saxophone in it.
All right, yeah,
Yeah.
cool, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, jazz is a whole other language I cannot speak. You know, I love it. I love it. I'll listen to it all up and down, all around. But it's just, you know, I even kind of tapped into it a little bit at one point in school. But it's this whole other thing.
Yeah, it's a whole other beast for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's
right.
get into your take on jazz, I guess.
Well, it's probably not what Miles Davis did, but
No.
it's fast. This one's fast. I'm not gonna lie. I might struggle with this one, but we're gonna do it
You got
regardless.
this.
You got it. You got it, man.
Let's
you got
do
it.
it. Let's
Go
do
for
it.
it.
All right. Hey. 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 I love this beat, dude. This is great. Hey. 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 Hey.
Wonder,
Hey.
wonder.
Let me brag on my versatility. I grab the pad when the verses hit me wide. They asking about my rap ability. I spit it smooth but don't lack agility. I spit it fast when this cracker killing me wide. They asking if I lack humility. We all do. We just act civilly. You got motion but lack mobility. If you ain't making moves and just stay in the house, can't pick and choose till you making amounts that you gotta move out of states and accounts and countries with names you can't say or pronounce. Ride the wave and we bounce straight out of logic, then banking it out. Shorty was gone without making a sound. Now this is my shot and I'm making it count. I feel like it's free. I threw a hook overhead from a 3. Ran to the hoop, alley-ooped it to me. I get possession, you know that it's green, ayy. And you know they go on my say so. She used to lay and give pesos, and I got to that cheddar, the queso. Now she hit my line begging for pesos. Told her hands off the cash, it ain't yours. She started crying like queso. I told her better just lay low, cause this for the bills, it ain't Play-Doh. And trust you ain't no modern Socrates. Every bar that I make is philosophy. Ain't nobody as hot as me. I gotta drop on the spot where the shot is be. I can't get behind them inside of me. You tryna find me, then look where the dollars be. My stick doing tricks and it's shooting like clay, so I guess you could say this is pottery. Wasn't a vision I've written, this prophecy. Get on the track and I'm really demolishing. A legend won't give a John all of me. She want a ring, then she better stop calling me. Send shots, not caps, your dome. Straight diss, man, I'm bad for the throne. Get the bag and I'm gone. Whip won't start, so I'm dragging it home. Little white boy back in the zone. Cook rap, so I'm back at the stove. Hey, I'm back to the grilling it, killing it. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Trying to see me, I'm really the busiest. I do it off tip of this. No, it's ridiculous doing this off of the top of the head. You know that I'm dropping them dead. Hey, I'm dropping it. Hey. I could just stomp out your head, but I wouldn't do it. I'm choosing no violence. Ooh, I'm feeling the violence. Wait, then I think this is the sex. Man, I'm losing it, bringing it back. And you know that I got it. This music is lax. Oof, man, I'm doing it fast, but I do it slow. You know that I'm doing it. You know it go. Oof, man, I'm losing it. Man, I'm losing it. Man, I'm making that music. You know that I'm making that pad flip. You know I make it do gymnastics, acrobatics. Hey, like we an Olympian. I be doing this off of the tip of it. Man, I'm losing it. I'm bringing it back. I just keep saying the same old words over and over and over again. You can just go and you go tell your friends. They're like, oh man, he mean with that pen, but he get the pen and the paper and I demonstrate that I'm really the best. Oh, man, let me just catch my breath. Hey, when the beat drop out. Hey, we gonna sell it on Depop now. Hey, when the beat drop out, I'm gonna bring it back in large amounts. Man, I lost it. It's all right. You can cut it.
That's great.
This beat's a little fast for me to freestyle on, but I did my best.
Kill it.
That's pretty awesome. I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, just a suggestion though, don't turn that into a drinking game. And every time you hear, hey, take a shot.
Yeah, that would be, you'd be floored, dude. I say hey about 1 million times.
That's right. Yeah, don't do that. Don't.
It's just how I feel it. You know, you got to catch it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like when you're trying to find out, because like, you know, when it's not in front of you, you can't see like when the 4 bars is gonna end and to start again. Mm-hmm. So I just kind of gotta like
helps with your counts.
Yeah, I just kind of like, you know, let it vibe, and then I just like once I hear it start to go out and come back in, that's when I drop in.
There we go.
There it is.
Nice.
So do you have a dream venue? If you could play a show anywhere in the world,
I think
where would you go?
Anywhere.
I'm gonna go pretty close to home here. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Really?
Not the Jewel nightclub, I hope.
No, definitely not the Jewel nightclub. Honestly, I think if I was to perform anywhere, my dream would be to perform at Fenway. Probably.
Fenway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's just, I don't know. I've been to a couple concerts over there. Chief Keef. That one was a little underwhelming. Chief Keef came out for like 40 minutes, and it was just like a crappy DJ for a while. But the venue was sick. You know what I mean? It's just like,
it's a great time to see.
And you know, like I've been to a couple Red Sox games. You know, and like it's like, you know, I was raised on baseball. Like, you know, that was like the sport I played when I was little, into like middle school and stuff. And like, you know, if I was gonna go anywhere, I think there. I mean, I went to Gillette once.
That is not a place built for live music.
No,
though.
it is so. Dude, getting out of there,
Yeah.
I had to call out of work the next day because I was supposed to be up at 4:00 and it was 2:00.
Whoa.
And we were literally just passing Gillette. We got out of the concert at like 10:00. And we
Ew.
were like,
What?
Yeah, we were there. It was
Wow.
Well,
That's
I mean,
crazy.
it was ridiculous.
So the other thing about Gillette is like it's not built for live music acoustically at all. So my hot tip for Gillette, if you're going to a show there, the floor Like the sound is traveling over your head. If you're up in like the 200, 300 section, that's the echo chamber.
We had the box, like not the box seats, but they were like club seats.
Yeah.
So like all the way up, like where you can like walk in and out of like the little lounge areas and stuff.
Yeah. So like anything up above is like the echo chamber. I find if you're sitting in the end zone 100 section, that's going to be the best, for sound because I buy my tickets based on sound quality because look what I do. Like I'm kind of a nerd with that.
Yeah.
Sit directly behind the sound guy because one, he's mixing in real time. So whatever he's hearing, you are now hearing. And where you're sitting here on the 100 section end zone, you are now becoming the wall that the sound is bouncing against. So you're going to have the best sound quality there.
Wow. Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense because I saw Billy Joel at the Gillette and I was
With Stevie Nicks?
Yep.
I was there for that.
Well, wow. That was pretty cool. Glad we were at the same concert.
I had no idea who the hell you were, but
I don't think so. I think we met later that year or we just what or something. We've only known each other for a good Anyway, or even like the Stones. Stones was really good to see at Gillette.
Yeah. I actually saw Garth Brooks at Gillette. Yeah, he showed up in boots and ruined your black tie affair. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So Fenway. Cool.
Yeah.
Do you want to play up against the Green Monster? Or do you have a preference?
That would be sick. That would be so awesome. On top of the Green Monster.
On top of the Green Monster.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I mean, honestly, like, I have really no preference as to where. That if I was gonna go anywhere, it's like a hometown show almost. It's right in my backyard. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, being able to be like, yeah, like this is where I'm from. And dude, like, if I was actually to get big enough to play a kind of venue like that, and then I was to come back to where I'm from, kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The love would be like when we played the Hampton show.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
It's iconic.
Like it was, yeah. And actually, I'm still upset because they didn't let me do merch that night.
What? Who didn't?
At Hampton.
Who didn't?
Really?
They take
Why
care.
not?
You don't sell your own merch. They sell your merch and they take a commission.
Oh,
That's some
sucks.
BS.
Yeah,
That's some
yeah.
bullshit.
It would have been the best night that I had, and I get paid commission, so
Right.
I didn't get that, but that's fine. It's all right. It was a great show, but I would have crushed it that night if they didn't make me. Yeah, but
Yeah, no, that was an awesome show too, and it's such an iconic venue too. That's up there with like the Paradise Rock Club, and like it's just been around forever, and some big names have come through, and like everyone's been to it. Your grandparents have been to it,
absolutely,
it's. Just,
I got the chance to go down into the headliners green room too, because
Really? What?
I had worked very closely with David
It's-
Hines' son.
It's a very small room too. I've been in that.
I mean, it's not very small. Like our green room was certainly way smaller, but
Yeah.
I mean, comparatively, but it was cool down there. Like they had like guitars all over the walls, like
That's cool.
like TVs, posters, people that had been there. I'm trying to think of his name. Duke Ellington, I think. Or maybe it wasn't Duke Ellington. I think it was Duke Ellington.
Really?
Let me look that up real
All
quick.
right. All right.
Just let me fact check myself so I'm not lying.
Sure. I mean, I like Duke Ellington. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I've actually. You're talking the Casino Ballroom for their
Yeah.
green room. Yeah, I was. I saw the Elevators there, and I got to hang out with them afterwards in their green room. And
Was
they're-
that were they the headliners?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yep, that was last July.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, they're.
Oh yeah, the elevators are big. Yeah, I was thinking elephants dancing for a second. I was like, that doesn't make sense.
No. The Elevators, which OTB has opened up for them before
Yeah,
at the MGM Fenway, which is also an awesome venue. I love that venue.
Yeah.
There is not a bad seat in the house. It's just small and intimate, and it's awesome.
Yeah, it's super sick. That was actually where I was talking about, but Fenway, either one works.
Oh, the MGM Fenway.
Yeah,
that one.
they're
Yeah.
interchangeable for me. That
Yeah,
doesn't-
yeah, for sure, man. Yeah.
One's just indoors and one's outdoors. you know?
Right.
He did play at the Casino Ballroom. Yeah, so there's like posters of like him and like
Oh, shit.
all the other
Wow.
people that like were there. It's so crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got like this cool spiral staircase. Actually, there's a funny story about that. So that night, during that show, it was right before. So like, David Hines he's been doing this for a while. He saves his voice. He doesn't like to like talk about things that he doesn't want to talk about.
Right.
But like, one thing is like like when he's coming in and he's coming out, like don't get in the way. You know what I mean? Like, but I was walking back, and he got this tour manager, Skelly. He's just big tough dude. You know what I mean? Like, and so that dude scared. He scared me so bad. I'm not gonna lie. Like every time I was trying to not be in the way. This is my first time going on tour, first time doing anything, you know. And Hampton, there's like a curtain, you know, like right off to the side, right. So there's a side entrance to the stage. They're about to go on, and I come through the back, and I'm face to face with this dude Skelly, and he's like, I was like, oh, I'm sorry, and I like scooted by him, and I just went to go back there, get out of the way. As I'm walking, David Hines grabs me by my arm. And he stops me, and like Mike and all the boys were like hiding. They thought I was about to get yelled at.
Man?
Well, he's like that's the thing is like he doesn't like when he's trying to get in and out. He just wants to be alone, right? But then he grabs me by my shoulder, and he's like, "The area code is 603." I was like, "Excuse me?" he was like, "The area code 603." I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Respect," and then he just like let me go.
Shit!
And he goes on stage and he does his thing, crushed it because that's how he calls it out. He like says a bunch of like numbers that I'm assuming are like tour dates and stuff like that. And he's like, at the end he'll be like 603 or like 80 wherever you're from. He did it in Vermont, all the places we were at. and
that's funny.
Yeah, it was so. I was like, I went into the green room, and Mike was like, "What did he say to you? Like, what happened?" Like, I was like, he asked me what the area code was. And he was like, what? Like, the area code? I was like, I don't know. He's like, we thought he was going to yell at you. I was like, I thought he was going to yell at me too. He didn't grab my arm like hard, but I definitely like.
Yeah, you got your attention.
He definitely stopped me. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, I definitely thought I was about to get yelled at.
That's basically like him being like, hey man, is water wet?
Yeah, right. Like,
what's the weather outside?
Yeah. Right. Yeah, the most random question. And it's funny too because Dave in OTB, he's, one of the other frontmen there, and he plays violin, and he actually told me a story about him because Dave has this party trick where he likes to walk across the top of the railing, that holds the people back while playing violin, because
he's the greatest showman.
He's the greatest showman, exactly. And David was like, what are you doing? Like, what if you fell? And then there goes your whole tour. Like, gave him a whole lecture and got so mad at him for that.
He don't play about that kind of stuff. Absolutely. Because he's a showman for sure, but he's like, you gotta think, he's like 69 years old.
He's been doing this
for a long time. But like, that kind of thing is like out of the question. I mean, his music has never been like rock and roll enough to do something like that. His music's great.
Right.
But like, you know what I mean? Like, I actually got the opportunity to shoot for the music video and for content for that collab project. And getting to see him like, in front of the camera, like he's great at what he does, but like those theatrics can stay on stage as far as he's concerned. Like, don't jump off the stage, like
right.
But actually, there's
don't walk a balance beam and risk your whole tour.
I mean, that could ruin his whole life if he you know what I mean? Like that's
like we get it, Dave. You're nimble, like you do yoga and all that stuff, but like you're getting older, man.
Yeah, he's got a kid. He's got a kid on the way. Like, come on, bro. But yeah, no,
we still love you.
Those Steel Pulse guys are great. I mean, like their merch guy Baruch is David Hines' son. He actually raps as well, and we're gonna be ideally collabing on something in the future. We have something in the works. Me and him freestyled together outside of Higher Ground in Vermont. And Selwyn Brown, the only other original member of Steel Pulse, aside from David, was actually out back too and chilling and like just listening to me rap. And he was like, hey, sick raps, man. And he's so funny. He's a very old, British dude. And he's very soft spoken, but like he says like the same like couple things. Like he'll be like, oh yeah, no, it's true, yeah, respect. You know what I mean? Like he just that's like all he says. So like we'd be like chatting it up or whatever, and like he saw me out in we had a show in the Hamptons at like this like I don't know if it was like a hotel or like I don't know, but it was classy joint. Horrible support setup. They didn't have like any kind of like green room for us at all, which is like whatever, but it doesn't matter. But like I saw him like when I was walking in to that show in the Hamptons, and he was like, hey, sick raps, man. And he like just pointed me out. I was like, oh wow, that's sweet. This guy's been
performing for 50 years. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's
He just gave you a kudos.
yeah,
That's
like
awesome,
yeah,
man.
he was sitting out there. He even dropped a few rhymes. Like when I was freestyling, like he would like drop in like 2 bars. At one point, I called him Gramps in the freestyle, and Baruch was like, "Oh hell no!" Like, he was like freaking out, and then he was like, "No, it's true. He's true. He's right. Yeah, he's true." I was like, "Dude, I'm dead, bro." Like he's a sweetheart. All those guys over at Higher Ground, they have a really good staff. Like
I've seen a few of their productions. Yeah.
There was
What's Higher Ground?
it's the venue out in Vermont.
Okay.
Yeah, they do some really cool stuff. I think they do all. I think they even have like plays and stuff there too.
Yeah.
But they have like they have a really solid crew. All the guys there are super nice. There were some people acting like fools in the crowd for sure. And I actually got introduced to the securities team because I was out back. You know what I mean? Whatever. I was out back, and I was like chilling with this one dude, and his name was like Moby. Yeah, Moby. And he like hit me up to like trying to like be my manager actually. Not long ago, he's been getting into music management. So shout out Moby. Y'all should check him out. he's been promoting stuff. Actually there might be a future there with that. But he's a great dude. All them security guys, they were chill. They took care of those guys that were being, ruining the fun.
Some degenerates.
Yeah, I hate that. People ruining a good time for everybody else.
So it's crazy. Like, who'd have thunk this? You're going places because of t-shirts, hoodies, and like rolling trays.
Exactly.
That's so cool.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Very
Crazy.
cool, man. Hey, speaking about some freestyling, because we mentioned it. Do we have time to do the freestyle?
So
we have an order of songs, but I don't know if we're at that point yet.
yeah, we can totally do that. So I think we have time for at least 2 more songs, and we're gonna do a studio first here. Something that we have never done here before, but
Something I have never done either.
Oh, I was to say, you down for a challenge?
I'm down for a challenge. I think it's time.
All right. So my buddy Jake and I, we went out into the hallway. We came up with the most random, ridiculous words, and we wrote them on a sheet of paper.
Yep.
So
We did that.
Jake, I'm going to let you have the fun here, and you can mix these up and do whatever at random.
Can you
and
just fold them like in a paper airplane and shoot them over to me, please?
I mean, the best I can do is the egg from the crane, paper crane. I could never figure out how to do like an origami crane. So I was like, you know what? It all started as an egg, right? And called it that, crickled into a ball.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Ready when you are. And so what I'm going to do for the people that are listening at home, after he's all done, we will tell you guys what the words were. And Jake, no laughing. Grab a pillow and laugh into the pillow if you have to.
That doesn't sound like a laughing thing.
These words do.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
All right. Get it out now, bro.
All right. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Hey. When I pop out on the scene, it's obscene that you know that I'm here causing nothing but issues. I get the pen out and I get it to spreading the lead. It's gonna cauterize your body tissue. Kick it with my boys, you bout that jujitsu. I'm not the type to care if I offend you. You get the money, end up in a stencil while I'm getting paid, cause my weapon's my pencil. My life a movie, you moving like Truman. The way that you doing too much is for show. Looking like a midget baffled how I make a pat to gymnastics for low. Got a tag on your toe, flowing, I'm back in the lab, and you know that I'm spitting this magic like Hagrid's umbrella. Demented, she sucking my soul. Hey, I'm not a vegan, it isn't murder, man. You know that I'm eating that chicken burger, and I'm doing this off of the top, and I'm doing this not gonna stop. Man, you know that I'm feeling the best, you know that I'm just gonna speak with my chest. If you got a problem, then leave it to rest. Hey, I come and I'll shoot you. They trying to trick me. They trying to bamboozle. I ain't really with it. You know that I'm doing this. You ain't doing. You might have to give me another word. I'll be doing this. It's too absurd. How I'm spitting it, ripping ridiculous. Know that I'm doing minutes for the birds. Hey, Hey, the bird like a goose. I'ma just do this, you know that I shoot. But wait, I don't shoot. But wait, I do. But wait, you talking that big, you talking that wild. You know that we gonna just do what we gotta do. I roll with my crew and we gonna leave you in the air like a goose. Hey, hey. Hey, I don't know if you heard it. I'm feeling a little froggy. I feel like I'm Kermit. If you got a problem, then jump. Oh my goodness, man, is what? Oh my goodness, man, is man, I'm stuck. They done came with them words. You know that I headed out the park. It's a home run. Hey, hey, but I lost my flow, so I'm bringing it back in. They say this little white boy is rapping. You know that he ain't never capping, but when he do, he be telling them stories that you ain't never heard before. It's some sort man, I'm absorbing this energy. Man, you ain't feeling me. When I just do it, I feel like it's villainy. I be feeling like the best that you ever seen. Ooh, I'm a reverie, and I mean reverend send you to heaven, then you got a problem. Them damn Mac 11 send all of them bullets right out of your head. Oh wait, don't need none of that lead, because I'm doing this off of the tip of it. Wait, I lost it, man, you know this ain't written. I'm just feeling it. Bring the next beat in. You know what? I'm feeling it. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
All right.
I'm not done.
Shit, man.
He's not done. All right.
Those were great words, by the way. I hope I did a good enough job.
That was amazing.
I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked it.
Can we do 4 more?
We should do 4 more.
How about you just shout them out?
Oh, God.
If you think of it, send it out.
No, I can't do that.
can't do it?
I can't do that. No.
Okay.
All right. Jake, quick.
All right, let's go. Fan meeting outside.
All right, so we just had a little powwow out in the hallway. We came up with 4 more words. Yeah, you gonna be the Vanna White of cue cards here again, Jake?
I will be a Vanna White all day for sure.
All right.
Round 2.
You gonna shuffle those bad boys up again? All right. Oh, hey, before we even get into this, we should probably tell the folks at home that are listening in audio world what the words were.
Oh, right, yeah, we should do that.
That first one was chicken burger. And then after that, it was bamboozle.
Right.
Because, we couldn't bamboozle you.
That's that 1940s word we thought of.
Yeah, that's a good
Around
one.
with cattywampus and
Yes.
Yeah, Tollywhacker.
Tallywhacker, yeah. Goose was another one.
Goose.
And Kermit, hey ho, Kermit the Frog here. Yeah, and you killed it. So we got to do it again.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm down.
All right, so I will get this going.
Hey.
How you make this song?
Hey. Hey. Send 100 shots at me. I'ma send 500 back. We was standing toe to toe before you had to run and rag. You was standing on a little rabbit trap. You talking crazy unless you ready to run it back. Send 100 shots at me. I'ma send 500 back. We was standing toe to toe before you had to run and rag. You was talking on the net. Ain't you heard of Webbit Trap? Don't be talking crazy unless you ready to run it back. Yeah, I'm from New Hampshire. I'm giving it an anthem. When I blow, I'm ghosting half of y'all to feel like Danny Phantom. And I got what you want, but with the tech, hold it for ransom. I could dunk without a basketball or shoot like Charles Manson. Hey, but you know it ain't no toy like it's Hasbro. Man, I'm going to the stars, man, it's Astro. Hey, I ain't talking Houston. Know what I be doing. Know what I be shooting. Know what I be toting. Feeling like I'm omnipotent. The way I'm seeing every flow and when it goes in, I'm off the top, man, I'm feeling like I'm dozing. Hey, and in a Ford, I can't focus. Hey, and you know it's hocus pocus. The way that I be switching it up and doing it tough. You know that I'm just really the best. No snow in the bluff. Hey, it's a plane chase. Ooh, hey. And what you have, bro? I be feeling like I'm yo gabba gabba. Hey, how I'm feeling these flows and doing it off the top, off the tip where it goes. Hey, man, you lying, Pinocchio. Hey, man, I'm seeing your nose grow. Wait, hey, like Elmo. Hey, but this ain't Sesame. Oh man, you could go and pop out off to Dexter Street. Hey, we ain't rocking out like Sesame. Hey, man, you know how I'm feeling. Hey, man, I'm feeling like the villain, like it's Vecna. But I done seen stranger things. Oh, I done seen it and she thinks she need a ring, but she don't. So you better stop calling. I ain't really with that dumb, feel like Macaulay, man, that is caulking. Wait, I'm home alone. Man, wait, this homegrown, that be getting me stoned, that be getting me gone. When I get the throne, I ain't going home, hey, I get the bag and I'm gone, I'm back in the throne. You know that I'll be back at the stove and I'll be cooking it and whipping it in kitchens when I'm killing it. I'm feeling like a demon with, hey, And the way that I be rapping so fast and having a blast, I get up on the track and it pass. Whew.
Say how you make this song.
Man, shout out Jay. That's my boy. He got all them Philly beats for you if you ever need them. So we gonna tag him. We'll tag him.
What the fuck? I mean, this is wild, man. This is wild. So we had the word Astro was the first one. Then we had Yo Gabba Gabba, the TV show from a million years ago. And then we had Elmo.
No, that's still very relevant, actually.
Oh, for real? Yeah. Oh, okay. I have no
I
idea.
actually didn't even know that Yo
Yeah.
Gabba Gabba was still relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me neither. And
What
then-
else we got?
Then we had Stranger Things. Elmo and Stranger Things. Those are those four. We had Astro, Yo Gabba Gabba.
Oh, I should have rhymed elbow with Elmo.
It's all right. It's all right.
I just realized that was a lob, but it's okay.
It's
That's
okay.
all right.
You killed it.
So, yeah.
And
Did my best.
So then we had Elmo and Stranger Things. So yeah,
Sweet.
it was cool, man. That was good. That was
That
great.
was sick.
great,
That was
man.
actually the first time I've ever done that. Like, I think that might be the best recorded freestyles that I have, because I think the best that I've ever done is unrecorded. Like, no pressure, no microphone, in the car with the homies. I'm not thinking of anything. Release the inhibitions, feel the rain on my skin type thing. You know
all right,
what I mean?
Natasha, I hear you.
Yeah. That was actually our graduation song. Do you remember that? Or no, was that a different one? No, that was Unwritten. Unwritten was...
Okay, Natasha.
Yeah. Same girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an interesting choice, but that's fine.
Well, we are nearing the end here. Like,
Aw.
yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we
good
had
time.
another studio first here. We've never held up random cue cards and, had
Hey,
it all come to life.
Maybe I set the standard. Maybe next time we'll have somebody who can do it better, and they'll come and do it better. You know what I mean?
You should come back when Over the Bridge comes back, and then you and Mike can have a rap battle.
I think that is absolutely something we should do.
rap battle on
Yeah.
musical chairs in Massachusetts.
Absolutely,
I love
yeah.
that. I love that so much.
I think an actual rap battle would be like sick. Like,
Yeah.
you
know what? So it's funny. Last summer, no, 2 summers ago, Chris and I actually were judges for a rap battle at
No
Revere
kidding.
Beach. Yep. We got down there and they were like, "Hey, yeah, you're music people. Want to be judges?" And I'm like, "Sure."
Oh, is
okay."
that where you met?
That's where I met Sammy.
Yes. You were
So
telling me about
Sammy
that.
Smooth World is also another friend of the show. He didn't even know that he was entered into it. I didn't know he was entered into it either. He just kind of looked like some nerdy, bystander sitting at the bar all night. And the next thing you know, they call him up and he's got puts these big white sunglasses on. He's got a megaphone. And he's jumping around, working the crowd. And I'm like, holy shit. Was
Sick.
not expecting that from you. And
Yeah.
he ended up winning this whole thing. He's like, I didn't even know I was entered in there. I just thought it was an open mic type thing. And next thing you know, they're handing me $200. I'm like, sick.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, we definitely have experience with rap battles. So
Yeah.
why not?
Get him on here
Yeah,
again.
get Sammy in here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do it. You do a whole circuit, dude. We'll get
Yeah.
everybody on here.
Why not?
I don't see why not.
Yeah. So right now, I know you're still in the studio. You're still making stuff or whatever. Do you have a Facebook page or any social media for your music? Or
As of right now, I'm still working on getting all my accounts under control as far as Spotify and my streaming and stuff like that, and Apple Music and all that, because it's through the distribution. So as of right now, I have actually no control over what's on there. So once I get all that kind of established and I have links that I can send it to, then I'm gonna make another account. As of right now, just my Instagram or my TikTok, you can find pretty much whatever. So I'll give you both of those and we can link those to whatever.
yeah. Or if you want to tell the people where to find you.
Instagram, it should be just Liam Elliott 065, I think.
Okay.
And then for TikTok, I think it's just L.E.
Okay.
Or something like that, but the username I don't remember. I'll just have it.
we can-
tagged.
yeah.
We'll link it all after.
We can
yeah,
link it all in
yeah.
the show notes and stuff. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So everyone be on the lookout for Liam, aka Red Elliott. You can find him on all of the streaming platforms as of right now. He just dropped his first ever single as of today, midnight today, February 21st.
Ace of Spades.
That's right. You got that second one coming out on St. Patrick's Day.
Yep, that one definitely keep an eye out for, because I think that one's gonna do
do good for me.
Yeah, we already had that teaser earlier, Luck of the Irish.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah. Jake, thank you so much again for
course.
filling in.
Yeah, I'm glad to just be here, man. I'm just glad to be here.
Well, you know, we're always happy to have you on here, and maybe this this episode will see the light of day and your podcasting debut finally.
Well,
Hey,
we'll see.
for both of us, man.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
This is the first time for me, and honestly, you guys have been great. I appreciate the hospitality. It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice
great
meeting
to
you,
see you
man.
again as
Yeah.
always.
Yeah.
No, I mean, just such a great opportunity. Honestly, I don't think I would have even had music released at this point if it wasn't because I had to come on this podcast. I mean, that it being released today was intentional. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so I appreciate that. The opportunity definitely gave me the push, and
Happy to light a fire, man.
Yeah, I'm excited
Hell
to see
yeah.
what comes
Hell yeah.
next
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, we are too.
I just gave you a follow, by the way.
Awesome.
Yeah, just a heads up.
So, all right. With that said, we are peacing out. Be on the lookout for Liam's Luck of the Irish coming out in March. And,
All right.
All right. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Take
Bye.
care. Oh my god! That thing I thought was gonna happen